Inglourious Basterds is a 2009 film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. He developed the script over 10 years, gradually adding new scenes. The cast includes Melanie Laurent, Brad Pitt, and Christoph Waltz. It was a great success. In fact, the movie cost $70 million, but earned more than $320 million at the box office.
Ooh, that's a bingo!
The opening scene starts with wide tranquil shots of the French countryside. Everything looks peaceful, green fields, birds chirping, and perilepidid chopping wood. This calmness creates a false sense of security. The rhythm of the axe, like a ticking clock, builds a quiet tension. It's almost like time is counting down to something terrible. Then, far in the distance, a faint cloud of dust appears. German cars are arriving. What's fascinating is the manipulation of time. The vehicles barely move. If you compare true frame, the SS convoy seems frozen even though 20 seconds have passed. This creates a surreal tension, stretching the viewer anticipation. We know something is coming, but Tarantino makes us wait, increasing the unease. When Colonel Hans Landa enters, the atmosphere changes immediately. He acts as if he owns the place, removing his gloves slowly, placing his cap on the table and calmly sitting down like a CEO at a meeting. Though he isn't numbered, Landa dominates the space. His gestures are measured, almost theatrical. He controls the pace, the mood, and the conversation. What seems like a simple dialogue is in reality a psychological duel. Landa uses politeness and flattery as weapons. Even though he's smiling, complimenting Perrier, everything he says feels threatening. His mastery of rhythm, silence, and body language makes the tension unbearable.
I might add also that any information that makes a performance of my duty easier will not be met with punishment. Actually, quite the contrary. It will be met with reward. And that reward will be your family will cease to be harassed in any way by the German military during the rest of our occupation of your country. You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not?
Yes.
You're sheltering them underneath your floorboards, aren't you?
Yes.
Point out to me the areas where they're hiding.
Tarantino heightens this with the absence of music. We hear only natural sounds, the axe earlier, the ticking clock, footsteps, and distant birds. It all amplifies Perrier's discomfort and Landa's eerie calm. The lighting is also telling. It mostly comes from the windows, but there is a strange overhead light that reflects off the milk jug and Landa's Nazi cap. These objects almost become symbols of innocence, authority, and power. Visually, there is a strong contrast too. Outside, bright, open, peaceful. Inside, dark, tense, and claustrophobic. The frame starts to feel like a trap. The camera slowly circles the table, increasing the pressure. Close-ups show Perrier growing more nervous while Landa remains disturbingly composed. And then silence. The moment the camera reveals the hidden Jewish family, time ceases to pause. Every second feels unbearably long. When the soldiers arrive, the illusion of calm is shattered. It's the climax of the tension, carefully built up until now.
Adieu.
Hans Landa is terrifying, not because he shoots or uses violence, but because he doesn't need to. He is calm, polite, even charming, but he manipulates everything. He plays a psychological game. He pressures Perrier to betray the hidden family, but wants him to say it himself. That's part of Landa's twisted power, making his victims participate. His intelligence shows through his multilingualism, his precise vocabulary, and his control of every detail. Every gesture, every word is calculated. For example, one key moment is when he switches from French to English. At first, it's unclear why, but then we see Jewish people hidden under the floorboards. He wants to speak without them understanding. Christoph Waltz's performance is unforgettable. Landa smiles as he tightens the psychological net, and when he finally wins, his sadistic joy makes him one of the most disturbing villains in modern cinema. This opening scene sets the tone for the whole film. Tension, manipulation, and the horror of war shown through dialogue. Through perfect acting and direction, Tarantino makes us feel uncomfortable and captivated at the same time.